What's going on, guys? So, today's the day. Not a big day, so it's not like the car's gonna start or anything. But today's the day. I'm gonna go ahead and put the engine back into the engine bay. Mainly doing this, like I kind of wanted to do some other stuff before I got to putting the engine back inside the bay. But I decided to go ahead and do that, get it out of the way, because I don't have any space in this garage, and every time I come out here to do something, I get discouraged because there's just so much of a mess and there's so much stuff everywhere. And I can save a lot of space or make up a lot of space by putting the engine back in the bay. Because then the engine's not on the stand. I can put the stand away, I can put the engine hoist away, I can get rid of a lot of stuff. You know, I can condense a lot of stuff just by getting that back in the bay. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. I've already went ahead, got the transmission back on the engine. I thought about painting the transmission, but last time I did that, it ended up looking like that shortly after. It just didn't last because I didn't do a good job. I just kind of did it real quick. So I'm not going to waste any time doing that. It'll look like what it looks like. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and stick it back in. Like I said, I got the trans back on, starters on, all the important engine mounts and all that stuff, alternator, everything that needs to be on the engine is on the engine. Now it's just time to go ahead and stick it in the bay. And I'm terrified to do that because I'm terrified I'm going to scratch it. I just know I'm going to screw something up and I'm going to scratch the hell out of this perfect engine bay, but it is what it is. The engine's got to go back in. So alright, just so you guys know how stressful this is. Like, it's already touching crap. Oh, it's not too bad. But anyways, so here's like how close this is, right? Just like, that's real close. And then this side, really, really close. Like, we really don't have, like, any room for error. And just so you know, this is, like this, if you're not familiar with this car, this isn't the transmission that came in this vehicle. This is obviously a Ford Escort. This transmission is a Toyota MR2 transmission. It's a E153 because the Mazda transmissions are crap. Anyways, it's a much larger transmission, but it's also basically bulletproof, so that's why it's on here. But it is a tight fit. It is a very, very, very tight fit. And I'm kind of thinking, I'm kind of wishing I would have just taken that mount out and then put it in after I got the engine in. I don't know. So we will see. We will see where we are. Alright, I think we're just about good. Got the front mount on, side mounts on. I gotta get up under there and get these bolts into the bottom mount. Kind of hard to do with the engine hoist where it is. We'll back. Just come forward a little bit. A little bit more forward. Should be able to get in there. Oops. That's about right. find it myself. Alright. I think at this point the engine is basically supporting itself. Make sure I tighten all these mounts up and everything. Yeah, that's it. There we go. She's in there. It's official. Engine is supporting itself. Cool. She's back home. Mostly. So anyways, I gotta tighten up all these mounts and everything and all that stuff. Get the hoist out of the way. Go ahead and knock some of that stuff out. Hey guys, alright, so back in the bay, got the motor mounts on. Went ahead and dressed the engine up for the gram because, you know, that's what you do, is you make it look like it's ready to run even though it's weeks away. But you know, and of course it's also for self-gratification. You just kind of want to see something that looks like a finished product even though you know it's nowhere close to actually being finished. But you know, it's just what we do. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here because there's a bunch of small stuff I gotta do, which is of course finish all this. I gotta get some new hardware because, you know, the bolts I have to go in here are real nasty looking, so I just want to get some brand new fresh bolts and some other new hardware and stuff like that. But right now I think this is pretty much it. Obviously I have to finish the harness because that's not done. I still have to terminate it. I have to finish the inside harness, haven't even gotten close to that. So there's a whole lot that still needs to be done, but I'm just glad to have it back in the bay so I can actually regain some of this space over here for working on other stuff. So all right, until next time.